As a teenager, my mother, who is from Clarendon, was advised to go have her baby in St. Mary, where my grandparents lived. It has been a shady childhood. And the last time I think I fully communicated with my mother was when I was 12 years old. I was upset with her. Why was I upset with my mother? I was upset with my mother for shielding the man who raped her, my father. My contention was, it does not matter. At age 12, I concluded, while in high school at Kingston College, I concluded it made no sense to shield a violator in that way. However, I understand forgiveness. But as a child, age 12, I was upset with my mother for not having my father arrested. Throughout my childhood, my father was never there for me. He was never there for me, but I was there for him when I passed my O-levels and my A-levels, going on JBC radio in 1975, and he boasted with his friends, "That's my son on the radio." That's what I remember about my father. I don't know how to explain from age 12 to now why I drifted. And I promised myself I am not going to be a failure. That is why I always play Success Story by Nesbeth. That song means a lot to me because I grew up without a mother and a father. And I'll leave you with the most shocking part of the story. I am now learning at 62 years old that my grandmother, who I boasted so much about on the radio, my grandmother brainwashed me as a child about my mother. Do you know what I mean by brainwashed? My grandmother told me the nastiest things about my mother and that she was not someone good to be around. It affected me psychologically to the point where I had no feelings for my mother. So the 50 years, although painful, I measured those 50 years away from her with a pledge to me and a pledge to myself that I was not going to be a failure. And that's why I love this song so much.
May only be another it may only be another it may only be another minute. Put it. But I'm growing up here, so I never get no respect. No. If I get a good education, can't get a big check. No. But I'm growing up here, but I'm in a distress. And it's so easy, yeah, you get a big head. I'm addicted, I'm a victim. And enough man hold it out, cause I couldn't hold it out. And enough man sold it out, cause I couldn't go without. road. And in pursuit of riches, love man take the girly road. But that I feel them thing that is not what my story about. This up for those who persevere and who see through the tears. And in the grand scheme of everything, them still the year. And although we no millionaire, feel like a millionaire. We still a celebrate up with we hand in the air and say I am a success story, yeah, success. A success story. I am a success story. Yeah, success. A success story. I am a success story. Yeah, success. A success story. I am a success story. Yeah, success. A success story. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Journey will be stepped in life. Yeah. Coming from the place where we reside. Yeah.
Do fashion Mercy God for me, Natalie.
Cause all me really need a life in a boat. And enough man me see get work it out and scrap it. Enough for them to end up with a bullet in the dome. That's why me stay easy and breezy, no drama. Anything that goes around comes around drama. Everybody have them time, young is just around the corner. From a young again, put up your hand and say I am a success story.